ऐसे था 3, 2, 1, boom.
And just hearing the name and advocate is judging you, and people from law college are very excited that someone like an advocate will be judging me, so they have something else.
I'm not an advocate. जो आपने feedback दिया था, it was fabulous.
So, recently I was approached with the opportunity to judge a debate competition in IMS NOIDA. Well, for someone who has been always on stage giving arguments, the other side seemed a bit scary and, to be honest, nerve-wracking. But at the end, there is no excuse for not trying. So I took the opportunity, and trust me, it was one experience that I'm not going to forget for this lifetime. So this is Dhairya Nagpal and you are watching Restless Dhairya. Let's roll in the clips from the day I became a judge in a debate competition.
And learned judges for this very event, Advocate Ashu Rani and Mr. Dhairya Nagpal sir. Sir, we welcome you on board with us. This is a debate competition in which the students from all across IMS NOIDA, I mean all 5 schools of IMS NOIDA, that is School of Management, School of IT, School of Journalism, School of Law and School of Design, all of them have been taking part. So Dhairya Nagpal, he is currently pursuing medicine from University of Perpetual Health System Delta, Manila, Philippines. He has been actively involved in debate scenario in Delhi and has participated in about 50 plus debates and speech competitions pan-India. He is an avid reader, writer and debater for whom stage has been a place for worship for about 15 years of his life. We welcome you, sir. Thank you so much for taking your time.
How would I have understood the ambiguous policies of social media back then? The same policies which social media use as a tool to argument relating to the right to
मैं सवाल करता हूँ आपसे, अपने दोस्त को व्हाट्सएप पर मैसेज करने के लिए, इंस्टाग्राम पर पोस्ट करने के लिए, फेसबुक पर अपना स्टेटस अपडेट करने के लिए सोशल मीडिया कंपनी ने आपसे कितना शुल्क लिया?
So kudos to the whole Vibhag team. Let's have a round of applause. It is tough to come on stage and speak. That is for a fact. And today we saw a lot of speakers come here and speak. And I'm very much honored to be here present and go through all your content. And the few things that I'd like to mention, because the topic for the day, which was very much clear, was about privacy. Like how social media is going to be a threat to the right to privacy. And somehow in between it became a debate on the boons and bans of social media. The topic got debated a lot from the center of the core of the topic, which was privacy, and it became how social media is good or how social media is bad. A debate is like a symphony. You begin from a note, you take it to a notch, and then you bring it down. That's how you proceed in a debate. This is something that you will stay here. This is more addictive than any drug on this planet. Debating, speaking, public speaking. So you are here to stay for a longer time. Sometimes, we feel like ending it on a poetry is good. We feel like starting it in a poetry is good, but that poetry should relate to your topic. There was one speaker who did poetry, but that poetry was not at all related to privacy of social media. So you have to be careful whatever lines you are choosing, they have to be relatable. They have to be relatable to the topic. And then there was a lot of paper. I saw a lot of paper today. Paper should not be there. Like, you can use it for reference points, you can use it for 4 or 5 points, but wherever you're talking to people in a debate, there's a connect between you and the audience. And if you're not able to make that connect, then it is just a speech competition. And we are not here for speech competition, we are here for a debate. So you have to create a connect between the public, and that only happens when you look this way and not this way. So try your best to memorize your debate, and these are very small things. As you'll grow, as you'll speak more in the public forums, you'll get to do that.
2,000 years later.
You need to have confidence. When you're coming on the stage, forget everything. Get in a total different aura. The moment you step on stage, you should be a different person altogether, right? And that only comes from practice, and you have to redo it. Today, if by God's grace and blessings, if I am here and I am having this little bit tiny amount of conviction, that is just because I have been through 50-60 sessions of the same kind. So the more you practice, and the best practice is you look at the mirror, right? At home, get any mirror, speak in front of it. 50 to 80% fumbling that you do today will go away if you're practicing in front of mirror when you look in your own eyes. I appreciate every single speaker that came here and spoke where like I began. It takes a lot of guts to come here, stand in front of people when 50-60 people are looking at you and give a speech or a debate. So kudos to all of you, and I want a great round of applause for all of you for that. That's it from my side.
So the third prize goes to slot number 8, Saloni Kumari, BLLB first year. So the second prize goes to Adnan Ansari, BLLB second year, slot number 31. And the first prize goes to Jayanti Mishra, BLLB first year, slot number 3.
Debates are on a statement, but the thing is, अगर इसको हम rephrase कर देंगे, अगर हम इसको rephrase कर दें तो it is the same thing.
There are answers for questions, but in debate you have to prove it logic and everything.
And India में आजकल there are two types of answers to everything, right? You have an opinion. Look, I wear it here, perspective. I wear it here, perspective. So everybody has a different perspective on literally anything. So it's more or less that only.
It is there.
It's my first note. No, how was your experience judging this movie?
It was actually good.
Speak loudly, we don't have a mic. Budget is good.
Production issues?
Production issues.
Sitting on the other side actually makes you wonder what problem people go through, what lacunas they go through, what should they work on, what should, what are their strengths areas, what are their weaknesses and everything. When we speak now, we just finish ours, we don't listen to anybody else, we keep reading ours, and we just feel that, okay, my turn is coming up, and when I'm done with my turn, okay, how was mine? We just don't focus on what anyone else is saying. But when you sit on the other side of the table, you may can realize that, okay, there were several points, these were the points to be discussed, these were the points not to be discussed, some were circling around, some were just on the topic and everything. But when we're speaking and when we're debating, there's one topic that we choose or one point that we choose, we focus on, and everything is in the blur, everything is in the background. So it was a good, very different experience.
So this one I also feel, because whenever we do our debates now, it's more or less like we come, we speak, then it is like there was so much of anxiety now.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, the movie is over, now let's just watch the trailer, the last part, let it be. But then
The experience in the debate.
Mine was pretty good since I have a very capable team.
Mic nahi hai. We don't have the budget.
reshoot yaar. I would thank educators for coming here in this scorching sun.
You made us from this pedestal to this pedestal. Like, you're not done, but you're actually made us.
Coming to this obscure place and
Obscure. Is it college?
almost the last station of almost the last station of the metro, and
I finished 2 episodes of a show on the way.
So that is why special thanks to you guys, because you guys made it special, because if we had our own faculty sitting here, the seriousness of the debate would not have come out the way it came out today. So that is how we make ourselves feel legit, like we are getting educators from Delhi University.
Because we don't have any bias now, we haven't seen these people yet.
And just hearing the name an advocate is judging you, and people from law college are very excited that someone like an advocate will be judging me, so they have something else.
I'm not an advocate.
But still, she is an advocate.
Keep it in the vlog.
Introduction, you are saying you have 50 debates under your belt. That's a huge thing for anybody.
जो भी बात है,
So that is what made
जो भी
us
बात है,
excited about
ये तो एक दिन में सब बोल सकेंगे.
Thank you guys for coming. That's all.
Let's talk dinners.
नहीं मतलब facts बताओ ना. Third facts बताओ.
We need a clip.
We need a bite.
But praise ये
Why did you get so
started
emotional?
crying.
Manish, please 1 minute.
Yeah. 1 second.
Why did you get so emotional? It's normal.
No, just because it's my first experience those I get this medal, and it's for me it's just a big deal. At that platform, I'm stand here just because of my dad.
Well, that's really good. You did a great job with the good. And you don't have to cry. It's the first win. There will be like many medals around your neck. Don't worry about that. Just be confident. Second prize. How was your experience?
Nice.
Nice. You debated. You spoke for 3 minutes. Speak something. Which one?
First time debate.
First time. It was really good for first time. Yeah.
बस हमारी थोड़ी अच्छा लगा. एजुकेशन और हिंदी करेंगे.
मेरे को भी एजुकेशन हो रही है. This is going to be the first vlog. अभी तक सिर्फ एजुकेशनल वीडियोस या टाइप की वीडियोस गई है, but this is going to be the first one. You enjoyed it? It was good. And don't call me sir. So the thing is, your whole presentation was really good, and the connect you meet with the audience now, that was really nice. So, then you don't have to call me sir, please. Manish, bro. Thanks for inviting me first of all. Now, Manish, 2 lines from you. You are my favorite debater. If you were participating,
Do that.
You are my favorite debater. Like last time also in Chandigarh, I told you, like let's go do some damage.
For the first time debating, I was like, dude, nobody else stands a chance. Nobody else stands a chance. And if you have a mentor like Manish, now you guys can do wonders.
The way Manish debates in Hindi now, that is different world level. Like I have seen many debates till now. I've been to like countless debates. 52 I just asked him to write down, but the number in the school debates and all that, that is not in the context yet. But Manish, जिस तरीके से तू हिंदी में डिबेट करता ना, I am jealous because in 7th standard तक मैं भी हिंदी में डिबेट करता था. वाद विवाद प्रतियोगिताओं में मैंने भी भाग लिया है. But the touch goes away when you go abroad पढ़ने के लिए ना, तो touch चला जाता है. But the thing is, the way you take on Hindi now, salute man.
All of my friends call him Bomb Blast because when I saw him argued for the very first time now, he was talking about some bomb blast. So we call him Bomb Blast because he argues so well and it was his first impression, Bomb Blast. So like, he's Bomb Blast.
Yes, so in my first debate when I met Ashu, तो मेरा स्टार्टिंग का लाइन ऐसे था 3, 2, 1 बूम.
So we say Bomb Blast.
इस वजह से लोग मुझे बॉम्ब ब्लास्ट बोलते हैं. और सर से मैं पहली बार मिला ऑनलाइन प्लेटफॉर्म के थ्रू, डिबेट अड्डा के थ्रू,
वैसे भी मैंने बाकी
जहाँ पर कि सर भी जीते थे टॉप 10 में, मैं भी जीता था. और मैंने लड़ के पैसे ले लिए, सर के पैसे नहीं आए.
Sir debating
मेरे को ट्राई भी करना बंद कर दिया उन्होंने.
5,000 रुपये.
नहीं आए.
But it's nice. Thanks for inviting, honestly, because this honestly was one of the. अभी तक मैं participate कर रहा था. This was the first time I was sitting here ना, लिखते हुए ना ऐसा लग रहा था यार ये गलती तो मैं भी करता हूँ. This is a learning point कि आगे से I can also improve on this because I'll debate till I die. That is for sure. So that was a really good experience. Thanks for inviting.
Like, जो आपने फीडबैक दिया सर, it was fabulous. Like, हम समझते हैं कि हर कोई जो डिबेट करता है वो अच्छा जज है. बट जब मैंने पहली बार आशीष दीदी को भी सुना, सौरभ था मेरे साथ, और फिर हम लोग लाइक निशांत ने आशीष दीदी का नंबर भी लिया था.
निशांत का है. Experience at IMS College. We had a whole judging experience. बहुत अच्छा लगा यहाँ पे आके. My coach judge with me, who is with the camera right now. बहुत अच्छा competition था. First judging experience. I'm gonna remember this for life. And let's see where life take us. And stay tuned for the next video. And it will be not a vlog for sure.